Right guys, basically what I've done is I've removed the wheel, so I've taken the wheel off. So the next step is basically just to take this hub off. So this should just literally, you get behind here and she should just pull off. Sometimes, you know, they can be a pig, but this one has been pretty good. It's difficult to do this. I should get myself a tripod really. There we are, and now that's off. Now by the looks of things, it's completely greasy in here. No wonder why the brakes don't work. Right, I'm going to pull this apart and have a little look in here and see what we can do. Take the shoes out and clean them up and see what's going on. So yep, that's basically how you take that off. Quite easy. So yeah. Basically what it looks a bit like, the seal has started or been leaking. So I'm obviously we'll do that at a later date, but like I said, I just want to get this, it's not in a good position. I want it in the workshop really. So I want to just get it driving so it drives up into the workshop. So the plan is just to get the brakes working. I've cleaned them all up. They're looking a lot better. There was a few bits that seized on them and they're just in a bit of a poor state. It's not been looked after. You know, these things are just driven until they break. So I'm cleaning up all the brakes, cleaning everything up, getting it all lubricant so it moves. A bit of copper grease in some parts that's necessary. So we're cleaning everything up. So yeah, we're getting there. So it's now basically just assembling, putting this brake all back, pulling it all back, taking this, I've got to take this one off and then give it a good clean up, and then basically just putting it all back and just greasing everything up so it all works properly. And then, you know, at a later date, like I say, we'll do a restoration on it. Right, as you can see, the brakes are all put back in, all nicely cleaned up. Bit of copper grease so the hub doesn't stick for future purposes, and it's all cleaned up, all working fine. So now we have one complete brake. Right, just a quick one, just to make you aware of this. Now, I want to take the air filter off and put a new air filter in there. The problem we have is there's no clearance of the tank. Now, you know, I have tried every way. Now there are two options, right? Just needs that little bit, yeah, just needs that little bit. So there are two options. You can either undo this, right, put this on here, put it on properly, when you find the hole anyway, put it on, and then you can undo this and pull it off. Or the better option would be to undo the fuel tank and literally slide the fuel tank over to about there, which will give it enough clearance for that to shut. There's plenty there. It looks, there you are, there's plenty of clearance. So we just move the fuel tank over, and then basically this will come out nice and easy. So I'm going to do that and then show you how that works. Let's spray a little bit of WD-40. Perfect. That way you can just change it whenever you need to change it nice and easily. So we'll look at the state of this. This is a complete state. It is very dirty, so we've got a brand new one. We'll fit that in. I've just realised up the top I've got to bring my brake cleaner because I want to clean this all up with some brake cleaner. So now that's all okay. This all works without hitting it. Perfect. It's moved over slightly, but at least now it's easier to maintain, easier to change it, won't damage anything, and it's perfectly, and it you know, it comes out nice and easy. So just a quick easy little fix. I'll clean this all up with a bit of brake cleaner so it's all nice and clean. Put the new one on, which is this one here. Nice brand new one that'll go on, and then that's the air filter done. So we've basically just moved it over slightly, the tank. Personally, you know, that's how I think it should be, because it's, you know, easier to maintain. So yeah, so there we are. So let's do that. Oops. What happens when you touch the seat? It's not going to play ball, that one, is it? Sorry about that, guys. Sensible plan. Right, let's have it done. Doesn't want to come out. Nice new air filter, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's clean the inside of the housing out. It's not too bad in there, but you know. Do a brake cleaner. There we are. And now that should go on. Just find the hole, which is there we are. Perfect. I just got to get a wing nut on that, and then we're done. So nice little simple fix. Right guys, now we're going to do an oil change on the little dumper. So we're going to do an oil change on it. Things you're going to need. Firstly, most importantly, oil. So I'm using rye oil. It's just a vintage oil, very good. I use it for quite a lot of bits and pieces. Great for the old tractors. Nice new oil filter. brake cleaner, so you can clean up the mess and clean all inside the oil filter. You're going to need that. You're going to need an oil container, and you're going to need a socket and a ratchet wherever that's disappeared. Oh, it is underneath there. Socket and ratchet, and basically the sump nut is just that big nut there. Just that big nut right there. It's not really showing very well, but just a big nut. There we are, you can focus it. So it's that big nut down there. Just undo that and then quickly whip your container underneath, drain all the oil out, and then basically we got the spanner on there, which is a 14mm spanner on the oil filter. You take the oil filter off, clean that all out nicely, put the new oil filter in, and then top her up with some oil.